It's just Splatoon. So welcome to my first impressions video of Splatoon Raiders for Nintendo Switch 2. So in this video, I'm essentially going to be giving you guys my first impression of this game, and I'll be letting you know if it's worth buying and if it might be a game for you or maybe not. If this game taught me anything, is that I'm never gonna beat the Switch Online allegations. Oh shoot. This is awkward. I don't want to talk about it. GG's.
You ain't paid the membership.
Them membership allegations ain't going away retro.
Do we sub to him? Does he deserve it? Remember Nintendo saying he didn't buy that membership.
Y'all, I have needs! Ignoring the Switch Online allegations, let's actually talk about the price. Now, in my opinion, I feel like $50 is a pretty affordable price for this game, despite Star Fox being $40 and that game also being kind of peak. I'm kind of liking this new direction with the affordable prices, because look, 50 is pretty good because we got games like 80 and 70 nowadays. So guys, let's appreciate this while it lasts. Mario Tennis Fever was 70 and that game bombed.
What?
And Mario Kart World was 80 and everyone hates that game. Now hold up, bro.
Wait a minute.
I rocked with Nintendo heavy, bro. I think that they're the best gaming company of this century, bro. Even better than PlayStation. But Doug, you are pushing 60 years old and you charged us 70? What the fudge? Whose idea was this? Nah, this had to be Miyamoto's idea, bro. Cause ain't no way.
Think of my performance. Yeah. There you go.
As a grown man, there's no way I'm spending $70 on a tennis game, bro. Let's jump into story. Let's just get the story part out of the way. Splatoon Raiders takes place right after the events of Splatoon 3. I really have to mention that because the game really does force down your throat the fact that Deep Cub came from Splatoon 3. This is their background. This is why they have sharks and fishes. There's so much dialogue. My throat is hurting me, bro. They crash landed on this mysterious island while looking for treasure, and because apparently Splatsville has a debt that needs to be paid, but they're gonna stay there because they're essentially just greedy and they just want more treasure. And your job is to go around getting more treasure and getting more power X to drill and get more crystals to get more treasure. My character must have clapped one of these females, bro, because she's a little bit too flirty for your boy. But the question that I personally had when I first started this game is what will make this game specifically stand out over the other Splatoon spin-offs? Because if y'all did not know this, Splatoon Raiders is actually not the first Splatoon single player spin-off game. The first one is actually Octo Expansion and Side Order. So my first question was like, is this game gonna be better than Octo Expansion and Side Order? Will it be any different? Because you're charging us 50 for this and this is the main focus. So how does this stand out? The biggest kink about Splatoon Raiders, it's gadgets. Now we already know Splatoon is responsible for all of their zesty dances and with them pushing that onto their young audience, but they decide to actually remove the zesty dances and replace them with gadgets. A couple of days ago I made this video and I explained that how this game is essentially just Salmon Run on steroids. That's literally what this game is. It's just Salmon Run, but better and with more gadgets. But the only difference with this Salmon Run is that you can't just go around shooting willy-nilly. You actually have to have a game plan. And your game plan is your gadgets. Your gadgets come in different forms. You first start off with tanks. You can choose a speed tank, the tactical tank, or the power tank. Now, your boy actually chose the power tank because I'm an engager. But if you're different, you can choose a speed or a tactical tank. And so far, the power tank has been working pretty alright, and keep in mind you can change this while you're playing the game. Why are you smacking that fish butt like that? Now, after you choose your tank comes with specific gadgets built for that certain thing that you chose. The more you get deeper into the game, the more difficult it gets. So you're gonna be forced to upgrade your tank and upgrade your weapons. And as you're playing the game, you can't use one weapon for an entire island. You literally have to continuously keep on changing weapons because each battle is designed for a specific weapon. Sometimes I would use a paintbrush. Sometimes I will be forced to use a bucket. Sometimes I will be forced to use the showstopper. The point is, the levels are so diverse in this game that you can't just use one singular weapon. The game literally forces you to change weapons and gadgets. I don't don't think the bucket's gonna be a good strat, boys. We got a roller. Shall we try paintbrush? I actually don't mind this. To sum it up, it kind of reminds me of Black Ops 2 Zombies. It's essentially you playing zombies and you need to get your perks to level up to get enough of strength and get a better gun to essentially survive all the different waves of zombies. That's literally Splatoon Raiders. But the twist with Splatoon Raiders is that this time you have a timer. That's right, you're not just shooting willy-nilly, you have all the time in the world. You actually have 1 minute to sometimes 2 minutes to essentially kill all of the salmonoids, and if you don't beat them in time, then you will be forced to restart the game from the beginning. So if you played sub-level 1 and now you arrived to sub-level 3 and you died, you're gonna have to restart from sub-level 1. Now we already covered this in my prediction video, and again, that still does kind of suck, but it really does put some sort of pressure on you. The timer itself, it kind of forces you to want to do better. It forces you to want to have a game plan. So while you're playing this game, you need to tell yourself, I need a game plan. And what's even funny is that my chat didn't even understand this game. So this is like a turf war or something? Dude, no. Oh my god, this is actually... I keep forgetting about my super abilities. Dude, me too. Lol, I die with them and it's just me, or my brain is just small. It's better than Octo Expansion just because it's built around this single player aspect. But what y'all gotta understand, the reason why Nintendo added this open world aspect to Splatoon is because the guys at Nintendo don't really own Nintendo. It's mostly the investors and the shareholders. They're the ones who are gonna judge what's Nintendo's big moves gonna be, because they're the ones that's really funding these games. So that's why you're seeing Nintendo making all their first party IPs open world, like Donkey Kong, Kirby, Metroid, and now Splatoon, because they need to convince their shareholders that these games are worth making. I will say, another question that y'all may have, how does this work as a Switch 2 game, and should this game should have just been on the Switch 1? This game graphically looks like a Switch 1 game, but it works like a Switch 2 game because the amount of salmonoids that appear on your screen is insane. Oh shoot. I better stop joking around. Is he dead? Did he die? I'm so confused. He died, alright. That's why this game is on Switch 2 and not on Switch 1. My only fear with this entire game is that I feel like the Samurai aspect might get a little dry when you arrive like at the middle. That's just my theory. My favorite Nintendo Switch 2 game is Donkey Kong Bonanza, so maybe Splatoon Raiders might take that crown at the ending of my playthrough. Who knows? Should you get this game, I'm gonna keep it very blunt. If you love Splatoon and you love Samurai and you love the idea of going back to the shed, getting new gadgets, upgrading, leveling up and all of that, you definitely want to get this game. And not only that, but it's also affordable. And that whole premise of you always need to have a game plan, if you like those type of stuff, then you should definitely pick this game up. But if you do not like Samurai, and if you just wanted to have a brain rot game, and if you just wanted a simple fun game, this is not for you, my boy. I'm not gonna lie, this game is really difficult. I'm a Splatoon veteran and I have gotten clapped multiple times in this game. I'm not even gonna lie, and I'm not even playing it on the most difficult mode anyways. If you love the franchise as a whole, you want to pick this game up. It really does complement Splatoon as a franchise. But hey, pick up the game, don't pick it up, it's up to you, my boy. Hey, what is up? You have made it to the ending of this banger video, so you just may as well drop a like and subscribe. Or don't subscribe. You don't have to. Okay, what is wrong with you? What? Can't you see I'm trying to make a clean outro? Bro, me personally, I'm not gonna subscribe to a stranger's channel just because they ask me to. And second of all, I don't think you do. Because these guys only subscribe only they want to. What you're saying, but I'm not trying to force anyone to do anything. I'm simply just asking the people to subscribe because it's something that all YouTubers do. Oh, so now you want to do something because you saw other people doing it? Thank you all so much for watching. Bye now. You're supposed to say bye. Are we done here?